Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today we have a very special unboxing, something that came in from Traditional Pocket Knives. Let's get into this. Today I'm opening up with my Crispy Donut Community Chicago. This was the pre-order, it just came in. Love this knife. Man, it's already breaking in so nicely. Action's beautiful, and I put some Skiff washers in there. It feels so premium, I gotta tell you. Just a really great value for the money. All right, so let's dig into this, trying to keep information confidential, obviously. So let me go ahead and open this. All right, we will take the receipt out of the way. Let's see what we got. Yeah, so they traditionally put a lot of these in here, little cards if you're interested. And what do we got? Oh boy, we got a lot of stickers. Okay, so we'll keep that over here and over here. What do we got? Traditional Pocket Knives, TPK. I have a lot of these already. This is a new one. I dig that one. Veterans Day, that's awesome. I love that. That's going on my wall of stickers for sure. But these other ones will definitely be part of giveaways, so we'll put those over there. All right, so this is the C Risner special box. This is the exclusive Hedgehog. So yeah, you guys, you're going to see something epic. I did it. Now, Kevin from EDC, Lefty EDC, is the one who kind of twisted my arm because he has made the slip joint that I will want to get if I can get it. His barley from Urban EDC, that's the one I want. But this has always been one I've been so stinking interested in. Thinking of the titanium one and all this stuff, but then they came out with this awesome fat carbon stuff, and I thought, let's give it a look. This is a single blade sheep's foot. It's the CamoCarbon Pacific Blue, and it just looked really cool. And I thought, okay, it's such a good price, and there was even a little discount code. Kevin Left EDC had a little discount code with it, and I thought, man, all right, let's do it. Let's do it. So I did. So here we are, and we are actually doing. Yeah, I know. Hold your breath. We're actually doing a slip joint. This is the Hedgehog M390 blade CamoCarbon blue. I'm not saying I'm joining the folds, so don't get any crazy ideas. I'm not going to be a slip joint guy. I may have one or two, and that's it. Okay, I'm just making it really clear right now. I don't care how much I like it. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. Okay, guys. So don't. Hopefully, I mean, you never know. Maybe this won't even stay around. Maybe I'll find out, no, I don't like this at all. But we'll see. All right, so here it is. This is the Hedgehog. Big, beautiful blade. Look at that blue carbon fiber, whatever you call it, CamoCarbon. I like that. That reflects really, I bet that would be beautiful in the sun. Titanium up here on the top. Beautiful back spacer, nice and tight tolerances. Now, are those, see, that's a disappointment, but I can deal with it. I think those are T6s. So this is a T6. Yeah, you know, T8 there, but T6 is there. It's okay. It's a budget slip joint, so you know we're okay. This is half the price of what like a Jack Wolf cost, and Jack Wolf is amazing. I've reviewed him on here. People have lent him to me, and they're phenomenal slip joint. I just haven't found a design that's available that I like yet in his. His very unique designs, but just not quite my cup of tea. But this one did seem like it. Strong walk and talk. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Good grip on here. Yeah, that is really in there solid. I like that. It's a full hollow. See that full hollow grind? Super thin edge. Let's see, super sharp. You can actually see the hollow grind right there. It's fantastic. This is going to be fantastic slicer. M390. Man, this is really nice. Minimal bit bellboarding right there. A beautiful satin finish on here. I don't think that's hand satin finish, but it is gorgeous. It's nice and contoured. I love the contoured handle. Now the only thing that's missing, there's no leather pouch, and I will need one of those. I didn't think about that. So let's see. Oh, look at that. Look, hold on, let's do it again. That is oh, that's solid in there. I like that. I like that. That feels really secure. And let's see how tight that is. It's really good. Nice and tight. Now, I will grant you, Jack Wolf, you don't see the line. But you know what? You're also paying twice the price. And you would expect that for that. And his stuff is fantastic. But for the price on this one, this is phenomenal. Looks like it's got a little dirt on there. Yeah, probably from the manufacturer. Yeah, it's just dirt from the manufacturing. So, you know, you got to clean these up when they come out. But man, beautifully chamfered all the way around. It's nicely rounded up here. Everything's nice and rounded here, no sharp edges anywhere. I like that. Feels really good in hand. I bet that's going to be a beautiful slicer. Can I shave a little bit? Oh yeah, definitely can shave. All right, so let's do that again. That is fantastic. How is it? Oh yeah, dead nut center. Absolutely dead nut center. I love the big axis here. To me, that's really nice. It has a little thing if you want to land your hole, and I can see a slip joint, maybe having a reason for that. So that's pretty cool. I do dig that. But man, that walk and talk is so strong. It's nice. I like that. Okay, all right. This might be my second favorite. If Jack Wolf did something a little basic like this, maybe that's too basic for him. He's a very creative guy, and I love his stuff. It's some of the best quality out there. I will grant that. There was another one I checked out. Another subscriber allowed me to check out. I forget who it is. Trying to remember it, but it was another awesome slip joint too. But again, that was one that wasn't quite available, and it didn't quite lure me in. But this one has always interested me, and I thought of getting the titanium, but it didn't quite. But then when I saw this blue, it just looked really cool, and it had the right price point. It really did. It really, really did. So, you know, if you're going to try it, this is a good price to try it at. But man, that is nice. That is nice, and that it is solid in there. So you see that half stop is really, really, really solid, and it locks in well. Opens up solidly. Okay, the edge is great. Everything's nice and rounded. I don't know what else you do in reviewing a slip joint, but I can tell you I like this one. I like the pivot there. That's really cool. Love the carbon, this blue here. I don't know if it really shows it off in the camera or not, but it is gorgeous. It's a nice reflection on there. Beautiful backstop all the way back. And I do believe this is titanium. That's titanium. Yeah, the backstop, this thing here, that's the part of the locking mechanism that they have. That is steel, right? My only gripe is I wish these were T8s. Wish they sprung for just a little extra. I don't know if that would be a significant extra cost, but that would have been nice, I think. Just my opinion. You can see some of the oil in there. Definitely has some oil. And that, you know, I would expect they probably use a heavier duty grade oil for that. So I can probably get some of that out, right? I don't know. I would probably use my, what is it, my nano oil? Yeah, my 85 weight oil. If I was going to put something in there, I would probably put that in there. But yeah, let's take a look at that. Get a nice up close look and get that stuff off camera there. Still on camera. Get out of there. Come on, guys. Get off. Get off. Don't want to mess up the shot. Here we go. Beautiful little slip joint. I can't believe I'm actually like it. Now I don't have a leather pouch for this, so you know I'm not going to be carrying it because I need a little leather pouch. But man, this is nice. It's really, really nice. I'm digging this. So now I'm going to go hunting for a leather pouch. If you guys have any recommendations for a leather pouch for the Hedgehog, I would love to hear from you guys. So please share. That would be really cool. Yeah, this is a really basic unopening. I don't know much about slip joints. I can't really speak much else to it. I can tell you I love this satin finish. It is a very nice finish. I mean, it's going to show scratches when you use it, if you use it hard use. But man, that's really nice. And I like this look on there. I don't know if you call this a cleaver or what. Is it technically a reverse tanto? Is it a reverse clip tanto? Is it a clump? Is it a clip-tanto? Clip-hanto? What do we want to call it? A clip-hanto? I don't know. So it's like a tanto with a little clip point. So I'm trying to make up a name of a knife. Call it whatever you want. Call it modified, but I think it's cool. I like it. Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice. It comes well together here. All those are really well. Is there any voids on there? Really not many. I don't see anything. I mean, it might be a little here, but it doesn't, you can't really feel it. It's more the color. Maybe here, but it's still really smooth. Yeah, that's nice. That is really nice. All right, so is that a full titanium handle? Yeah, it is. Sure is. And it's even chamfered on the inside, so there's no sharp edges in there. I just noticed that. It's a very light little chamfering. Can you see that? Right in there. That makes it not sharp, but that's a nice touch. It's even chamfered around the hole. That's a nice touch. Yeah, I'm digging that. I'm really digging that. Now, it is a little sharp right there. You can see it does take a little to nail. Now, I don't know. Maybe you're needing to use a ferrous rod or something. Maybe that's a good point. Worst case, I can always soften that down with a little file. That's not a big deal. I don't care. But it sure is nice. Yeah, for sure. This is probably, yeah, I don't hate it. That's the thing, and it's got a captive pivot, so it's got screws. You can take this apart and clean it. I've never taken a slip joint apart before. No idea what's involved. I don't know if there's some tension on the spring and you got to get it in there and it's hard and it pops out or whatever. So I would have to do a review, watch some videos on there, but it certainly is really nice and really cool. I am enjoying that. It looks like there, from what I see in here, right there, it looks like there's probably a screw, I suspect, right back here somewhere, right? There's probably a screw back there. I don't know if there's a screw over here as well that's behind this back spacer slash lock bar. So let's see when we do this. So you see how this bar comes up? It's all part of the same thing. It's flexing. That's what's causing it to want to close and do the the walk and talk, right? So I've heard the walk is that the walk is the open and then the talk is the close. All right, slip joint fanatics and slip joint experts, tell me, is the walk the opening and then the talk is the closing because it has that little pop? It's like making that noise. Is that the talk? I don't know if I'm remembering that correctly. It is a little sharp right there, though. That is pretty sharp. I probably, if I take this apart, I would definitely soften that down just a hair, but that's enough to, it could catch you a little bit. I don't know if there's any way we can do that, but we'd have to take it apart, right? Because I don't want to scratch the titanium under here, but that would definitely be worth perhaps softening. It would show a little exposure right there, for sure. I mean, I get that. And there's a little edge right there as well. So, I mean, I'd be okay with that just for the sake of making sure I don't get scratched. But that's where you have a nice leather slip. I think it would be really well for this. So, yeah, I will definitely be using it around the desk for sure. And I'll tell you more about it. But I definitely need a leather slip. So if you guys can recommend a leather slip, please comment down below. Let me know. I would love to find one that fits the Hedgehog. This one right here. And just so you know, let's make sure we got the right measurements. Where's my ruler? Sorry. So what it needs to be able to fit a 3 3/4 inch knife, and it needs to at least have the width for at least 1.5 inches, right? So you need to have enough room for 1.5 inches even to push it out. So if it just barely has 1.5 inches flat, when you pull it up, it's going to pull that in, right? So I suspect I'm probably going to need a what was that again? Was that 1.5? Yeah. So I suspect I'm probably going to need 1 3/4 or 2 inch width-wise, right? Because there is some thickness to this knife, even though it's nicely contoured, right? Man, that is just so nice. Okay, I'm not gonna. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. I refuse. You're throwing it under my nose. I can see it, but you find the right slip joint. I think I can see it between the barley and the Hedgehog. I always liked the Hedgehog, and I thought I might like it. And yeah, I guess I like it. All right, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. It may have splashed on my lips. I may have whiffed it in my nose, but I'm not drinking it. It may have kind of covered my teeth, but I'm not drinking it. So I don't know. You can call it whatever you want, but very cool, very cool. That's the Hedgehog. Hedgehog, a nice little slip joint. I think it's really, really cool. All right, so hey, if you found this content, well, if you have any comments, any questions, please comment down below. I do try to engage with everybody as much as possible. Also, recommendations for that leather slip or sheath, please comment down below. Any questions for the channel, ideas for Rob's Ramblings, let me know as well. And finally, if you haven't had a chance to already do so, would you please, if you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, entertaining, or informative, would you please consider liking the video? I would very much appreciate that. If you've already liked the video, would you please consider subscribing? Subscribing and liking the videos really helps out the channel. It allows the channel to grow, allows me to produce more content, do more things, and ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you. Thank you very much for liking and watching the videos and subscribing. You guys are awesome. And if you haven't already, maybe hit that notification button so you can be notified of future content. That would be awesome too. Then you can see videos like this when I actually kind of have to eat my words and say, okay, I don't hate this slip joint. Matter of fact, I rather like it. And I know the barley is one that I would like to get too. So, all right, that's it, just 2. That's all I'm doing, 2. All right, there's a Medford that I think is really cool, but it's really expensive. And this, I'd have to handle that one before I could even. If anybody has a Medford slip joint, you know, you have that, I forget what it's called, a gentleman jack. If anybody would like to allow me to borrow it to check it out, I would love to do so, because that one's very appealing to me, like this one was and like the Barley is. I'm not saying I'd get it, but it's definitely interesting. All right. So again, also finally, if you haven't already, members, I want to thank you guys. Thank you for being members of the channel. You guys are awesome. And if you didn't know, check out the description down below for ways to become a member and support the channel. I'd love to have you. Really will help the channel out, and just appreciate you being on this journey and this awesome experience of knives with me, and allowing me to hopefully share my experiences with you and hopefully give you some insights that might help you find the right knife. So I appreciate you guys, especially you members and anybody who wants to be a member. Just check the description, and there's different tiers. You know, you can do it monthly, very small amount if you're interested. All right, finally, if you haven't already, maybe check me out over on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching today. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.